I had just been to some thrift shop and I was just seeing through that. So, this book by Yasunari, Kawabata, Snow Country, I found this. Well, the reality is that I uh, did not know about it before. Uh, Yasunari Kawabata, if that's the true pronunciation in Japanese. He is a Nobel uh, Prize winner of 1968, the first Japanese to have been awarded Nobel Prize in Literature. And in his Nobel speech, uh, he had, of course, praised his nativity to Japan. Uh, there were many things that I found in the book. This is one of the three books that have been cited by the Nobel Committee. Uh, Snow Country, then the other one is Thousand Cranes, and then we have uh, the capital. Well, it's not that capital of Karl Marx. I'm just finding out that what's the full name of that book and some detail about it. Uh, there were also other interesting discoveries that I just uh, found out with that book. Uh, those are about the cover. Here is cover of the book, and on the back, it is written that it's a photograph of a well-known Japanese photographer. Uh, she uh, goes for soul photography, and then we have his uh, portrait. So here I have a bit of detail about him. I'll just read out. So the 1968 Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Japanese writer Yasunari Kawabata, 1899 to 1972, for his narrative mastery, which with great sensibility expresses the essence of the Japanese mind. He is the first Japanese recipient of the prize. Uh, then it goes on say that the cover photograph is by Rinko Kawashi, uh, born 1972. Kawashi Rinko is a Japanese photographer. Her work is characterized by a serene, poetic style depicting the ordinary moments in life. So here we have the uh, snow country, Yasunari, uh, Kawabata, and then the cover photograph. Well, the most important thing about the design of the book is the cover uh, portrait, author photograph here. You can see that. So author portrait is by Yusuf Karsh, 1908 to 2002, was an American Canadian, Armenian Canadian uh, photographer known for his portraits of notable individuals. He has been described as one of the great portrait photographers of the 20th century. Uh, Yusuf Karsh photographed Japanese novelist and Nobel laureate Yasunari Kawabata in 1969. Yusuf Karsh photographed Japanese novelist, uh, creating a renowned portrait featuring the author with his hands gently cradling his face. The photograph, often featuring a Haneva pottery piece, captures a moment of deep, reflective, and melancholic thought, highlighting Kawabata's literary style and the soul of the subject. So that's all is there in the book when you look at it, when you see it, that the cover, the book, and it's a small book. When I was just looking at it, I thought that whenever I would start reading it, I would close it, and then I would open my own laptop and I would start working on my own writing. And I think this is a great contribution that way for any great writer, that the very first line, the very first paragraph, the very first scene leaves an impression. Uh, he talks of arrival of a certain lady at a remote Japanese railway station, and then he gives a vivid description of the landscape. And there I stop. I close this small book. I open the laptop, and then I write something. But now, today, uh, we will just read a random page. Well, even when he had left the house, she, Mamura, was haunted by that glance burning just in front of his forehead. It was cold as a very distant light, for the inexpressible beauty of it had made his heart rise when the night before, that light off, the mountain had passed across the girl's face in the train window and lighted her eye for a moment. The impression came back to Shimamura, and with it the memory of the mirror filled with snow and Karnakus and red, red cheeks floated in the middle of it. He walked faster, his legs were round and plump, and he was seized with a certain abandon as he walked along, gazing at the mountains he was so fond of. Well, that's good. And his pace quickened, though he hardly knew it, always ready to give himself up to reverie. He could not believe that the mirror floating over the evening scenery and the other snowy mirror were really works of man. They were part of nature and part of some distant world. That's what Yasunari is known for. And all the Japanese, most of the Japanese, whether Basho and some of the newest writers, here we see that there is a lot of passion and abandon with Yasunari, Kawabata, as against the formalism of Kazao Ishiguro. Uh, so, uh, and some glimpse of it we can say, but with an extended description with Haruki Murakami. Uh, that was about my find, which I wanted to share with you.